Welcome to the queue module in Avintra. In this video, we'll learn how to work with queue work items by creating them, updating their status, retrieving them for processing, and finally moving them to another queue. But we'll begin with the Create Work Item activity. Click on the Create Work Item activity onto the canvas. Before creating a work item, let's first create a queue. Navigate to Configure, and then select Queues. Click Create to create a new queue. Enter the queue name as Q1. Next, select the instance type. The available options are Agent and User. For this demonstration, we'll select Agent. Now provide the work item schema. This defines the structure of every work item that will be added to the queue. Once you've pasted the schema, click Create. Our first queue is now ready. Let's return to the automation canvas and start building the workflow. The first input is queue name. This specifies the queue where the work item should be created. In this example, we'll enter Q1. Description is an optional field. The next input is work item data. This is where you provide the business data associated with the work item. In our example, we'll pass the invoice details as JSON. If your process involves an associated document, you could specify its location using the file URL property. Since our example doesn't include a document, we'll leave this field empty. The activity returns a result output containing information about the newly created work item, including its unique work item ID. We'll use this output in the next activity. Once execution completes, a new work item is created in Q1 with the default status of pending. If you navigate back to Configure Queues, you'll see that the work item has been successfully created and its associated work item data has been stored. Next, add the Update Work Item activity. This activity allows you to update an existing work item. For work item ID, instead of typing a value manually, we'll use the ID returned by the Create Work Item activity. This ensures we're updating the exact work item that was just created. The status field is a drop-down where you select the new state of the work item. The available statuses are pending, in progress, completed, and failed. Since processing has now started, we'll change the status from pending to in progress. You'll also notice the Should Update Work Item Data option. If enabled, you can modify the JSON data stored within the work item. For this demonstration, we'll leave this option disabled because we're only updating the status. If a file needs to be updated, you can specify a new file URL. Otherwise, leave it empty. Store the output as update result and execute the automation. After execution, if you check the queue again, you'll see that the work item status has changed from pending to in progress. Next, let's retrieve work items from the queue. Add the Get Work Items node. Select Q1 as the queue name. For status, choose In Progress since that's the state we updated the work item to. The Sort By field allows you to define how the results should be ordered. The Filter By field allows you to specify additional filtering conditions. Set top to 10, meaning that up to 10 matching work items will be returned. Leave skip as 0, so that no records are skipped. Execute the automation and open the execution logs. You'll see that one work item has been returned because our queue currently contains one work item in the in-progress state. Now let's create another queue. Navigate back to Configure Queues and click Create. Enter the queue name as Q2. Again, select the agent instance type and paste the same work item schema that we used for Q1. Click Create. Return to the automation canvas. Add another Create Work Item activity. This time, select Q2. We'll create another invoice using the following data. Execute the automation. A new work item is now created in Q2. Finally, let's move a work item from one queue to another. Add the Move Work Item activity onto the canvas. For work item ID, use the ID of the work item that was originally created in Q1. For queue name, select Q2, which is the destination queue. The remark field is optional and can be used to record the reason for moving the work item. Execute the automation. Once execution completes, the work item is moved from Q1 into Q2. To view the work items within a queue, navigate to Configure Set Queues, click the three-dot menu for the desired queue, and change the instance type to user. Next, assign the queue to yourself by selecting Assign User and choosing your name. Once the queue has been assigned, navigate to Assist Queues. Select the assigned queue from the drop-down, and you'll be able to view all of its work items along with their associated data and current statuses. By connecting these nodes together, we've built a complete queue workflow. We created a work item containing invoice information, updated its status to indicate processing had started, retrieved it using status-based filtering, created another work item in a different queue, and finally moved a work item from one queue to another. This pattern is commonly used in enterprise automations to distribute work across different stages of a business process, while maintaining traceability and efficient queue management. We have learned how to use Queue module in Avintra Agent Builder. Continue exploring the platform to build more intelligent automation workflows.